Hey guys, just before this video starts, if any of you guys are looking to buy or sell any cheap Rocket League credits, blueprints, items, basically anything you want, AOEAH is a third-party website that buys and sells Rocket League items. If you want to check it out, use the link in the description and use code XYZ on your checkout for 6% off your order. Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm hopefully going to do a little bit of an informative episode and also help you guys as to how you can get cool looking cars without spending a ton of money. So basically, I get a lot of DMs from fans, and usually they're asking like, what are the best things to buy, or like, what are some cool designs they could use. But the general consensus of a lot of the messages I get is that most of you guys can't afford, the $4,000 gold rush or the $3,000 gold stone, stuff like that. But you still want a car that looks just as cool or still pretty insane. So today I'm going to be going through items that are mostly all below like $5 to $10. They're all in like that $5 to $10 or less range. And I'm just going to be going through some of what I think are the coolest looking items for some of the cheapest prices. Now, they may not be the coolest items, but they are, for what I consider their price to be, some of the coolest items you can get for that price. So first is this preset. So I want to just point out the fact that, guys, get yourself an esports decal. Now, I mean, I don't care which team you get it for, but if you go into the item shop here, go over to the esports tab, whether you go to North America or EU, there are a bunch of cool designs that you can get no matter like whatever color scheme you like. You can get yourself a cool looking decal for only $3. Like look at this. You can get a cool looking decal like this for just $3. Sure, you can't change the colors on it, but that's why there's so many options. I think there's what, 8 here in EU, and how many in North America? 10. So there's 18 different choices that you have for a cheap decal for only $3. Now, I consider that to be pretty cheap, seeing as you can pick any color you want. Alrighty guys, and the next item I wanted to talk about is titanium white loopers. Now, in my opinion, they're a super underrated wheel. I mean, back in the day, these used to be worth like 30, 40, 50. I think at one point they hit like $50. And that was kind of crazy. But these titanium white loopers are just such a good item, in my opinion. They're so clean. They're so cool. And you can get them for, I think, hang on, let me check. I put on a spreadsheet the price of all the items I'm talking about today. Yeah, you can get titanium white loopers for 600 to 700 credits on Rocket League Garage. I looked through, and it's like a bunch of people selling them 600, 700 credits. It's like, this is such a good wheel to use. I mean, you don't necessarily have to use it with this decal. You can use it with any design you want. But I'd also recommend, if you're going to get white loopers, the best boost to match is the gray data stream. You can get this gray data stream for 50 to 100 credits is what people were selling it for on Rocket League Garage. And in my opinion, the white loopers and the gray data stream match so well. And also, while we're talking about, I guess, making a matching design, Streamline works pretty well with titanium white loopers for the most part. So if you want just a sick design like that, this design is going to cost you about 2,000 credits or less total. And I think that's a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Alrighty guys, the next item on my list, it's kind of an obvious one. It's the titanium white Dominus. You can get this for 1,000 credits whenever it's in the shop. I mean, so many people got it for 1,000 credits when it first hit the shop. It's probably going to be hitting the shop in the next month or two again. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes into the shop again. But the titanium white Dominus for 1,000 credits is it's just such a good deal, in my opinion. I feel like you shouldn't pass that deal up. And you guys are probably wondering, if you're newer to the game, you probably have never seen this decal before. And let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. But if you're new to the game, you've probably never seen this decal, because it was, I believe, in the first or second ever Rocket Pass that ever released. It's called the Future Shock. This one is obviously painted titanium white. Now, Oh wait, how do I switch to? Okay, so when you're changing colors around, your secondary color can affect like those little lines in the front. But what I learned is that if you make your colors match each other, if you do the exact same colors, you don't notice those lines, and all it is just the lightning bolts streaking around your car, which I think is pretty cool. And you can get this decal for 400 to 500 credits, so it's pretty clean. It's better than most black markets, even in my opinion. So I feel like the price of 400 credits is pretty good to be able to pick this up at. And if you're looking for some items that match, the titanium white voltaics is what I think match the most, obviously. I think there's like a wheel called Plasmatic or something that also would be a cheap Rocket Pass wheel as well that kind of matches. But you can pick up titanium white voltaics for 800 to 900 credits. And I feel like that's just such a good deal that, I mean, why not? Why not just grab it? And then I believe there's also a lightning boost that you could use as well to make it match even further. I didn't do any research into the price of that item currently, but it is pretty cheap. I'm fairly certain, unless it's shot up in price recently that I didn't see. But it should be relatively affordable. Alrighty, guys, this is pretty much the last preset of the video, but this is more just to focus on a few specific items. So I was going through my decals, and I got this dragon decal. I don't even know when. It was from some Rocket Pass, I'm assuming. But honestly, this decal looks kind of clean. And seeing as I got it for free, that's a pretty good deal. I mean, getting something that's cool for free is always a good deal. So go ahead and check your Octane decals, because if you have it's literally just called Dragon. That's all it is. I just slapped it on earlier today when I was going through, and I'm like, this decal actually looks kind of cool. So this is kind of an underrated decal in my opinion, seeing as I've never seen it before and it was free, and it actually looks cool. So I'm happy to be able to use this now. But next, I wanted to talk about Black Stegosaur. Now, I personally think the Black Stegosaur is like the coolest topper in the game. I know toppers aren't really used that much because people just don't like them because they get in the way of your visuals when you're trying to go up for an aerial sometimes. But with the Stegosaur, I mean, there's barely anything that gets in the way from the back angle, and it honestly just looks really cool. Usually, I use it with a stripes decal, just because the stripes run right along where the Stegosaurus stuff pops out, the spikes pop out, so it looks like it kind of matches better that way. But yeah, I think this is like the best topper in the game. It looks the coolest out of any other topper in my opinion, and you can get this for like 50 to 100 credits, so it's extremely cheap and it looks really cool. So I just figured I'd put that out there. And then I mean, Black Veloci, let's be honest, for 25 bucks it's a pretty freaking good wheel. I've been saying Black Velocities are the best wheel in the game for the past, what, 3 years now? Maybe more than that. I'm just saying, guys, they are the best wheel in the game. And they've only been going up in price ever. Like, about a year ago, they were going for 10 to 15 bucks each. And people were saying, they're overpriced. They're not worth the price. They're 25 bucks now, and they're still going up. These things are like Apple stock. As long as Rocket League is alive and people are playing the game, Black Veloci will continue to always go up in price. I'm just saying, guys. And another thing I wanted to say, I pulled out this titanium white slash beam. This boost is worth 50 to 100 credits. You guys should go back and look at all the old Rocket Pass items throughout the past seasons. Try to find yourself some cool Rocket Pass items that you enjoy and appreciate that are worth like 50 credits each, because you'd be surprised at how many good items are actually hidden among the past Rocket Pass seasons. Like, me personally, I don't really use a ton of Rocket Pass items, just because like originally I'm just like, they're Rocket Pass items, they're not really worth that much, so they must not be cool. But no, there's actually some pretty cool Rocket Pass items out there. And I'd recommend going back at some old Rocket Pass videos and looking through, like when people showcase every single Rocket Pass item, look through those, see what was cool. Like, try and find something that you enjoy, because I'd be willing to bet it's probably less than 100 credits. So if you do find something you enjoy, you can get it for extremely cheap. So I hope this video was helpful at making some cool designs for you guys. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, let me know. I didn't really know. I don't really know how you guys are going to respond to this video. Are you going to like it more than other videos? Are you going to hate it compared to other videos? I don't know. So let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos like this in the future. But I will see you guys next time. Take care and peace out.